हे देयर, दिस इज प्रांशु वर्मा एंड स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना नेक्स्ट लेक्चर ऑन फ्रिक्शन. ओके, एज यू कैन सी आई हैव वन क्वेश्चन फॉर यू एंड दिस आफ्टर दिस क्वेश्चन we are going to understand what is impulse, okay, and the equations of the impulse. Okay, just try to understand this question. In this question there is a sliding there is a block is sliding on a inclined plane of angle of inclination 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree angle of inclination है and the mass of the block is 5 kg. Okay, there is a force of which is trying to oppose the downward motion of the block. That means block is moving downward, okay, and there is a force which is opposing it. That means the direction of the force will be upward. Okay, if mu equal to 0.2, that means the coefficient of friction is given by the question is 0.2, then find the value of F that which can stop the motion of the block. Now try to understand the question. Please try to understand the question, क्योंकि question हल्का लग रहा है but it is not हल्का. Okay, it is not easy as much easy as you are seeing. Okay, now in this question you are going to be confused what will be the direction of the mu, what should be the direction of the friction force. That's why this question is quite not so simple. Okay, now look, this will be the weight. रट डालो इसको, वेट को, नॉर्मल रिएक्शन को रट डालो. ओके, देन विल ड्रैग दिस एंड दिस कम्स थीटा, दिस थीटा एंड दिस गोइंग टू बी फैक्टर आउट mg cos theta and this going to be mg sin theta. Now mg sin theta will be the cause of the downward motion of the block. Remember it, mg sin theta will be the cause of the downward motion of the block. Now if the block is moving downwardly, so the applied force F will go upward. Okay, but the motion is still going downward, so friction force will also going to be upward in direction. Okay, because there is no motion in upward direction. It is clearly mentioned in the question that there is no motion in the upward direction. So if there is no motion in the upward direction and this force F is only trying to stop the body, is only trying to stop the body, it is don't want to move the block in the upward direction, so friction is not going to be against the applied force, it is in the direction of the applied force. This is quite different that I have already studied you कि भैया अप्लाइड फोर्स की अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगेगा, है ना. अभी तक क्वेश्चन में ही आ रहा था, लेकिन इन दिस क्वेश्चन द अप्लाइड फोर्स एंड द फ्रिक्शन फोर्स आर इन सेम डायरेक्शन. ऐसा कैसे हुआ? एज आई टोल्ड यू बिफोर कि जो फ्रिक्शन फोर्स है इट विल गोइंग टू बी एक्ट इन द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ द मोशन. मोशन के अपोजिट लगेगा. फ्रिक्शन अप्लाइड फोर्स से कोई लेना देना उसका नहीं है. ओके, तो रिमेंबर दिस थिंग that friction is only going to be against the motion, not any other thing. Okay, so now as you can see the FBD, what will be the FBD? This is mc sin theta. Okay, this is mg cos theta, this is normal reaction force, this is applied force F plus this is friction force F, small f. Okay, now find the value of F first of all. So how will you find the value of F? You are going to be motion in y axis. There is no motion in y axis. There is no motion in y axis. As you can see, block is not moving like this. It is going downward. This is our x axis. This is our y axis. Okay. So now from here, n become equal to mg cos theta. Okay. And as you know, value of m 5 kg, z 10 meter per second square, and theta comes equal to be root cos 30, that is comes equal to root 3 by 2. So normal reaction force is coming 25 root 3 Newton. 25 root 3 Newton, it is the value of normal reaction force. Okay, आपको ऐसा लग रहा होगा मैं बहुत सीरियस टीचर हूँ, ऐसा है नहीं। यदि ऑफलाइन क्लासेस चलेंगी तो यू विल गेट टू नो दैट हाउ मच मजाकिया आई एम। ओके, आई एम अ बिगर कॉमेडियन देन यू एंड मैनी एनी अदर्स। ओके, लेट मी रिमूव दिस। कपिल शर्मा शो देखते हो आप लोग? सब बच्चे बोल रहे होंगे हाँ, यस सर, वी सी कपिल शर्मा शो। ओके, अच्छी बात है। देखो यार, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं कपिल शर्मा से अच्छा हूँ ना, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दिस। ओके, मोशन इन एक्स एक्सिस। ओके, आई एम नॉट better than Kapil Sharma, but I am still Kapil Sharma of physics. Okay, now understand, try to understand. Motion in x-axis. This is our x-axis, and as you can see, the downward motion is in mg sin theta. So f net should be in this direction. F net will be in the direction where there is motion. Okay, and mg sin theta is the cause of motion, so mg sin theta will minus f. Okay, now is f should be equal to like this कि f net become 0. Okay, so put the value of f net as 0, mg sin theta minus f. if रुको, एक चीज जानो, स्टॉप का मतलब क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ स्टॉप मतलब f net equal to 0, there is no motion. F net equal to 0, there is no net force working on the block, that means stop. Okay, now you have to find the value of f, so you can easily get this. F is equal to f mg sin theta minus small f, m 5 g 10 sin 30 minus small f. You know the value of small f, that is equal to mu into n, that is given 0.2 mu, and the n comes equal to 25 root 3. Okay, root 3. Okay, this comes equal to be 25 है ना, this comes equal to be 25, and that comes equal to be 0.2 into 25 into root 3. What will be the value of 0.2 into 25? What will be the value of 25 into 2? This comes 5 root 3. Remember all these values. Okay, 25 minus 5 root 3. What will be the value of 5 root 3? 1.7 into 5. 1.7 into 5, that is it. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं करेंगे अपन लोग, फिजिक्स है ये, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं करेंगे। तो 17 × 5 = 85 मतलब 8.5। ओके, तो f should be equal to 25 minus 8.5. That comes equal to be how much it will come? 16.5. आई थिंक सो कल के क्वेश्चन का भी यही आंसर था एक का, ठीक है। तो 16.5 न्यूटन विल बी द आंसर of the applied force which can stop the block moving downward direction. Okay, नीचे जाने से रोक सकता है केवल 16.5 न्यूटन का फोर्स। ओके, तो प्लीज़ उतार लो, मैं आपके लिए पॉज मार रहा हूँ। See another question, it is an important question, that's why I mention it before the closing this lecture. Okay, there is two block of mass 5 kg and 3 kg as shown in the figure. Okay, and the coefficient of friction between the blocks is 0.2, and the surface and the 5 kg block is 0.1 as shown in the figure. Okay, यहाँ पे पूछा है कि find the value of the force which can move the both masses together without having the relative motion between them. That means इन दोनों को एक साथ मूव कराना है, they should not relatively move. Okay, like this. Let me give you example. This is a 5 kg block, this is a 3 kg block. Okay, so this thing should be happen, it shouldn't be happen. Okay, the marquee should not be fall from the block of 3 kg shouldn't be fall from the block of mass 5 kg. Okay, so it is a very simple question, and these types of questions have regularly asked in NEET and as well as in JEE Mains. Okay, so let's see what will happen. So in these types of question is happen फ्रॉम द ऊपर वाला ब्लॉक. ओके, दिस इज द 3 kg of block. ओके, नाउ समझ में आ रहा होगा आपको बहुत आसान से. दिस विल बी द वेट of 3 kg, 3 into 10, that means 30 kg, 30 Newton, and this will be the normal reaction force. Okay, now यदि मैं बोलूँ कि this is the applied force, so the applied force is also work on the block, this, okay, and if there is a applied force, this is a frictional force, small f. Okay, now look, this 3 kg, this 3 kg is placed on the 5 kg block. ठीक है, and as the question said, there should no relative motion between 3 and 5 kg. That means the actually 3 kg will move but having net force 0. It will move due to 5 kg is moving, but it is not actually moving. It is like this कि हम अर्थ पे हैं, अर्थ is rotating around its own axis, but we are stationary. Why we are stationary? Because with the respect of earth we are stationary. Okay, right now I am stationary with the respect of earth. So like this 3 kg is stationary with the respect of 5 kg. Okay, so the net force on the 3 kg block with the respect of 5 kg is 0, should be 0. Okay, then the relative motion will be not going to be happen in between the masses. Now from motion in y-axis you can say that n become equal to 30 Newton. Okay, and the net force which is equal to 0, that comes Fa minus frictional force, or Fa should be equal to frictional force, that comes equal to mu naught into n, and mu naught is between the block is 0.2. is it? Yes, is it? Okay, and the n is comes 30 Newton, so it will come 30 into, it will be 6 Newton. It will be 6 Newton. 6 Newton is the force that can be applicable on this block. Okay, now this is a force which can relatively move these two blocks. Okay, now we have to find the value of acceleration that be accelerated by the things. Okay, so see, look, okay, this is the applied force, this is not the net force acting on the block. Now look here, due to the acceleration we have to find the value of F net. Okay, now applied force is acting in this direction, which is equal to 6 Newton, and the friction force is acting in this direction. The mass of 5 plus 3 both is acting downward. Okay, and the normal is upward, in the upward direction. Okay, now let me change the data. Okay, because there is something problem between these values. Okay, let's see, let's took the value of this mu is equal to 0.3. okay, and the value of 0.3. okay, मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ 0.3 आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. 0.3, तो this will come 339 Newton. Okay, this will be 9 Newton. Okay, now find the value of normal reaction. Normal reaction will come how much? 3 and 5, 80 Newton, है ना, and the friction force will come mu naught into n. Mu naught, now the value of mu naught between 5 kg and the surface is 0.1 is given, and the normal reaction force is equal to 80 Newton, that comes 8 Newton. Okay, now applied force is 9 Newton, friction force is F Newton, so F net should become equal to 9 minus 8, that comes 1 Newton. That's why I do this. At that moment 6 Newton was there, and friction will come 8 Newton. So blocks will never going to be start. Okay, they will come, they will be stationary forever. Okay, एक साथ तो कभी नहीं चल पाते, इसलिए मैंने उसको चेंज किया थोड़ा सा. Okay, now this comes 1 Newton. F net comes 1 Newton, and now you know the value of F net, that comes m into a, which is equal to 1 and 1 by m. What is the value of m? M comes 5 plus 3, both, because both are moving. Earth is moving with our mass. Okay, the mass of the earth is equal to the mass of the plane, mass of the water, mass of the atmosphere, mass of ours also. So this is the total mass. So from here in this question also 5 and 3 will be taken as the total mass of this system. Okay, the marker was fall down. ऐसा होता रहता है, बिना मार्कर गिरे मेरा कोई लेक्चर नहीं होता. तो ठीक है, तो आप लोगों को ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया होगा. जेईई मेंस में पूछे हुए क्वेश्चन में से एक है. ओके, इट इज़ नॉट करेक्ट डाटा दैट आई गिव यू, बट इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन पूछे गए हैं जेईई मेंस में, और मैं आपको सन भी बता दूंगा ऐसे अगले लेक्चर में. ओके, तो ठीक है, आप लोग काफ़ी कुछ जान पा रहे हैं फ्रिक्शन के बारे में मुझे लग रहा है, और कल को हम इम्पल्स के कुछ क्वेश्चन करेंगे और सर्कुलर मोशन के कुछ क्वेश्चन करेंगे. एंड टिल देन, थैंक यू एवरीवन. You are watching the definition of impulse. Okay, as I mentioned here, the definition of impulse can be said as when a force, a very large force, work for a very short time period. ठीक है, मतलब that is the impulse. Okay, मेरा palm दर्द कर रहा है, ठीक है, it's paining, but so what I told you कि the force, a large force act for a very short time, that is called impulse. Okay, or the second definition you can say this कि the integration, okay, the integration of force with respect to time के respect में force का integration. You know everything about the integration, is it or not? I think आप लोगों ने बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स में इंटीग्रेशन पढ़ा होगा. नहीं पढ़ा होगा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट, एज आप पढ़ लोगे 12th में. ओके, तो नाउ इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय कैपिटल I. ओके, impulse is represented by capital I and it is a vector quantity. Remember it is a vector quantity. Okay, the direction of the direction of the impulse will be same as the direction of force. Always remember it. These are the key factors of impulse, that the direction of impulse, the direction of I is same as the direction of force. Okay, and if you talk about the unit of this impulse, then what will be the unit? So let's see the first of all formula. So I is equal to what I told you, integration of force with respect to time. टाइम के रेस्पेक्ट में फोर्स का इंटीग्रेशन. ओके, that is called impulse. Okay, now right now you don't know the integration. What is the integration? What is the thing of integration? So you have to learn this formula, force with the time. Okay, this is called impulse. I equal to F into delta t. What is the impulse? I equal to F into delta t. प्लीज़ उतार लीजिए सब लोग, मैं हटा रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे कुछ चीज़ प्रूफ करानी है आप लोगों को लिए. ओके, हटाइए, चलिए. ओके, बस दैट्स इट. नाउ फ्रॉम हियर यू कैन से द यूनिट ऑफ इम्पल्स. What will be the unit? Unit of force, that is equal to Newton, and the Newton into time, the Newton second is the unit of impulse. Now you are going to see the third equation of the third definition of impulse. Okay, तीसरी definition देखने वाले हो. How? Let's see. According to Newton's formula, Newton's second law of motion, according to Newton's second law. Okay, what the Newton's second law says, that F equal to m into a, you know, but I'll say that rate of change of momentum with respect to time. What is the statement of the second law of Newton's, that the net force working on a body is equal to the rate of change of momentum per unit time, है ना. That was the statement of the Newton's, है ना. क्या था कि rate of change of momentum with respect to time is known as the net force working of the body. Okay, it is always equal to the net force of the working of the body. Rate of change of momentum, that is rate of change of momentum with respect to time. Okay, this ratio is called rate. This delta is non-change. Okay, now from here put the value of f here. So I'll get the value of I, that comes del p upon del t into del t. What is del t? Del t, they are going to be cut as they are time. So impulse will come as, this is the third definition of impulse. Impulse can be written as the change in momentum. Exactly whatever you heard, that the change in momentum is called impulse. Change in momentum is called impulse. Okay, this is the third equation. I can write it, change in the momentum is called impulse. Okay, now momentum can be changed by two ways. Okay, momentum can be changed by two ways, and how can be these things happen? As momentum, you know what is the value of momentum, m into v. So if I say the final momentum is this and the initial momentum is this, so change in momentum will be m common vf minus vi, final velocity minus initial velocity, and that will be the impulse. That will be the impulse m vf minus vi. That's how impulse work. Okay, जब हम हथौड़ा और नेल लेते हैं, कील नेल, okay, and we hit the nail by the hammer. Okay, what happens? The momentum change. The हथौड़े का momentum change, hammer's momentum changes, and this momentum change has energy, and which is transferred to the nail. Okay, and nail get dig. Okay, so that's how the impulse work. So please उतार लीजिए इसको, उतार लिया. Okay, now okay. So from here you can also say that the unit of impulse is kg meter per second, and the dimension formula, which is also important thing for the class 11th, the dimension formula of impulse. You know the dimension formulas, है ना. In the unit of measurement you have already studied about things. So kg, that means meter. Okay, kg, that means m. Okay, meter, that means L, or inverse T inverse ml T minus 1. That means you can say that the dimension formula of impulse and the momentum is same. Both are same in dimensionally, but these are different things. Okay, both impulse and the momentum, both are two different things. Okay, always remember this. Right now we are going to end this class, and we'll see in the next video the circular motion. Okay, so let's wind it up.